E voltamos. Mafia, edição definitiva, capítulo 12. Excelente negócio. Bora ver do que se trata. Acabando o uísque do patrão aí.
Good to see you, boys.
Boss, any word on a job I pulled with Salvatore?
You did fine, Tom. Galati's got nothing on
O
us.
maluco lá do
Some
cofre.
time. At least until the money runs out.
Don't go selling off the farm yet, boss.
Sam says you worked out an angle.
Yeah, and you're gonna love it. We make a few bucks and knock out a couple of
Ih,
Morello's
o
teeth, too.
Paulie tem um plano, já sei que é furado.
A couple of weeks ago, I'm relaxing in the cigar lounge at the Blue Tropics.
Where?
Some small-time whorehouse. Just a couple of closets with some mattresses on the
It's
floor.
a gentleman's club. They got a bar
Clube
and
de
everything.
Cavalheiros, tá bom.
Anyways, one of the Johns is south, and he's crying to the madam about all his troubles. Catches my ear on account of his goofy accent. He's going on and on about how he just landed this huge payday, but the goons he's working for are already twisting his arm, and he's got the busted nose to show for it.
You pick up his tab?
Hell no. But I walked him out of the place, took him to the diner around the corner to sober up. We get to
Gates.
talking. Turns out his name is Gates. He's this hick up from Kentucky.
Moonshiner?
Better. His pop's got a couple of real distilleries, and I'll give you one guess as to their exclusive buyer around these parts.
Morello.
Morello.
And you think
Claro.
he wants to burn bridges?
Oh yeah, I've been working him steady, boss. He's bringing up another shipment tonight, but he's got his entire crew ready to roll over.
Fazer parecer
All
um
we
assalto.
gotta do is make it look like a proper heist.
I don't know, Paulie. You really trust this guy?
He's got no love for
Furado,
Morello,
hein,
I'll tell you
Paulo?
that. It's not like we got a lot of options here. We'll be cutting up the last beam pretty soon, boss.
What do you think, Tom?
We need to replace the Canadian. If Paulie says this Gates can do that, I'm in.
Que
Where's
furada.
the meet?
The big parking garage downtown.
Okay, do it. But you better not be playing grab ass this time. You take Carlo.
Carlo e Little Bill.
Sure thing, boss.
Once you have the truck, drive it back
Dessa
here.
vez a gente tem um pouquinho de ajuda, né? Não vou fazer tudo, eu espero.
Don't let you down, boss.
Don't make me regret giving you some time out there in the streets with the guys, Carlo. You don't have to worry about it. I know.
Carlo.
Tommy does that for me.
I'll keep your driver safe, boss.
Simbora, né?
Sam and Little Bill said to meet him downtown.
Bora, meu filho. Acelerei o passo. Não tinha outro, não? Eram 4.
Okay, Carlo? Looking kind of like you shit yourself.
Little Bill, cadê o Little Bill?
Big moment, huh? Finally running with the pack.
O Paulo vai tirar onda com ele a viagem toda.
Sure. Sure. Sat out on the road waiting until he's finished with his broad.
Sai da frente, sai da frente, sai da frente.
If you don't want me to come, I won't. It's fine. Boss doesn't have to know.
Nah, you coming. The boss said you coming.
Buzinazinha aqui pro cara sair do meio.
You got a face like you're being taken for an airing. I don't want Gates thinking we're frails.
Ele afasta com o buzina.
First time Gates pulled in with his trucks, Morello decided to change up the terms. The big guy himself popped him in the nose as part of their renegotiation.
His nose is gonna get more than a pop if Morello hears we're involved.
That's why we're pretending to stick him up. Then he'll go back to his pop and tell a sob story about being robbed at gunpoint. He'll convince his old man that Morello can't protect the
Fingir que foi um
merchandise.
assalto
He'll need to
vai
find a
dar
new
muito
buyer
errado isso
out
aí.
here, and he's heard of a stand-up guy named Salieri.
Opa!
This plan is some bullshit.
Que
Tom.
isso, que
Paulie
isso.
told it to me yesterday, and somehow it's gotten worse.
Tentando ler e olhar
When you get a lead for the
pra onde eu tô
boss,
dirigindo ao
and you
mesmo
don't just
tempo é um
drive
pouco
him
complicado.
places, then Then you get to pick holes. Till then, shut your damn mouth.
Whatever helps you sleep. When Morello tracks you down, don't come crying to me.
Não vem chorar pra mim.
You actually serious?
Fellas, knock it off. Christ.
Só no drift aqui. E chegamos. Estacionamento aí.
I do a lot
Vai
of deals
acontecer a
here.
troca.
Parking attendant don't ask for much dough. Always closes up shop till I'm done.
Okay, we're good.
Eu já ia dizer, parece o Sam ali, é ele mesmo. No outro carro, talvez com o Little Bill. Subir aqui até o último andar.
Only people with cars are people with jobs.
Enquanto o amigão lá trava a entrada do estacionamento pra gente fazer a troca lá, a negociação.
Kind of a job, sure.
Uma placa ali, não buzine.
Anything else we need to know about Gates, Paulie?
Only that he's got a bust-up nose and crates full of the good stuff.
Our kind of guy.
Our kind of guy.
Quinto andar.
Park up over there.
Bora, os caras já estão aí esperando.
Paulie, good to see you, pal.
Cara do pilantra.
You too, Gates.
Well,
Cara de
I
picareta
hope
mesmo.
you all have good taste in whiskey.
I ain't really the expert here. Tommy,
Passa pra nós, né? Os pingus é nós.
Oh, yeah. It's fine. Your first payment. If the Don's impressed, he'll finance more runs.
Só um envelopezinho desse.
each one's gonna be bigger than
cheque?
the last. We're all gonna be rich, boys.
Well, we're always happy to do business with good folks like Don Salieri. Please, give him my regards.
Sure thing. Now we just gotta conclude this transaction.
Chave do caminhão e... Esse Paulo é maluco mesmo.
No, it's okay. Oh,
What? I told you we gotta make it look like a proper robbery.
damn thing's gonna be crooked by the time I'm done with this city.
Ah, don't worry, pal. All the dough you're raking in, you're gonna be able to pay for
E
it.
rasgar um pouco a roupa, né? E dar um, sei lá... Quebrar o nariz é mais complicado, né? E chegou os capangas do Morello aí. E na hora, matando todo mundo, arregaçando. Sai daí, Paulo. Mais um. Toma. Esse último aí foi meio... Ih, rapaz.
Gates took a bullet.
Pegaram o cara,
This ain't as bad as it looks. Take the booze and get.
ó. Um tiro na barriga ali, quase na,
Go, go, go. So long as you guys clear
no
out,
pacote.
I'll be safe here
E
with
um
the little guy.
quase no coração também. Tá fudido esse aí.
You know you dead. Tommy, check for more of them. This thing ain't over. Come on, I'll back you up.
Escolte o caminhão. Quase sem munição aqui. Uma trancazinha aqui, mais um, beleza. O caminhão tá aqui, tá. Bora. Um coverzinho aqui. Tem maluco aqui dentro já. Mais um. Tem ali. Peguei? Não sei. Ô, louco. Próximo. Isso, fica aí de peito aberto, bem no meio. Dá uma rushada aqui. Cara, na tua frente, Tommy, carai. Morre, safado. Um life aqui. Munição tem. Beleza, bora. Não sei se foi uma boa ideia, mas... Quebrou foi tudo. Tem arma aqui. É só 12, eu não gosto muito da 12 não. Ui, carai, peguei fogo. Ligue os extintores. Aqui na salinha. E vamos aqui por dentro. Apagar o fogo ali. Filha da mãe aqui. Toma. Ô louco. Granada. Ah, garoto. Aí sim. 2 granadas ajuda, né? Pegar isso aqui. E ligar o extintor. Você apagou, hein? Já apagou ali fora. Espera aí, filhão. O cara já vai-se embora, ele nem me espera. Ah, desceu não, ficou aqui. Bora. Bora, galera. Peguei um. Outro botou a cara ali, é doido mesmo. Mais um aqui, cadê? Cadê o cara, meu irmão? Peguei. Peguei. Ô, louco. Um tiro de 12 aqui, a queima-roupa, quase morro. Bora, cadê? Vem, filhão. Preciso de um lifezinho aqui. Aqui já é o último andar, né? Então beleza. Tem um life aqui, pegar. Beleza, bem na hora. E fale com o Sam. Tá sozinho? Não, tá aí o maluco tá com ele. Pega um carro bom, por favor. Vai pegar o pior carro que tem. O Calhambeque.
How the hell did Morello hear about my deal?
All kinds of beefers in this city. For now, let's get the booze back to the warehouse and try not to die.
O caminhãozinho anda, viu? Aí. Tem uma onda de capangas. Vou segurar L1 aqui que ele arregaça. Mais um. Bora, Paulie, atira aí, filhão. Faz alguma coisa. Quebrei mais um. Tem um ali atrás, tá vindo. Eu vou seguir aqui, se ele alcançar eu arregaço. Ah, dá pra tirar pra trás. Beleza, quebrou. Quebrou não. Quebrou. Acho que quebrou. Mais um. Tira, filhão. Quebrou, mais um. Vamos seguir, né? Acho. É, quebrou. O Sam vai-se embora, não tá nem aí. Volta pra cima, assim. Ih, rapaz. Uma rotazinha pior, não. Eu não sei como é que esse caminhão tá andando tanto. Que é isso? Não tinha nada no chão. Tô louco. Vamos aí, Sam. Mais um carro de capangas. Mais alguém? O cara anda muito, viu? Tá louco, caminhão carregado de uísque. E a curva? Tô louco, bicho. Sem aí, ó. Motorista revelação.
We lost them all.
Thank Christ for that. Let's head home. See what we got.
We got the
Vou
booze.
tentar ultrapassar ele aqui.
I mean, I know it didn't go to plan, but we got the booze.
Não dá não.
Yeah. Look tonight.
Ah, filha da
Guess we
mãe.
earned that much.
Ih, rapaz. Entra aí, por favor. Vai. Muito arriscado por umas caixinhas de uísque dessa missão.
Looks like a 38. Morello's boys caught up with you?
Yeah, boss. We took care of it.
What about the kid from Kentucky?
He took a slug to the
Tá
shoulder.
fudido.
He's a tough blocker. He and his crew dusted out as soon as we bumped off Morello's
Cara, ali não
hatchet.
sobreviveria
Getting
não.
shot will give Gates and his pop another reason to ice Morello out of the
Um
whiskey
tiro no
business.
peito e um na barriga.
Well, let's see if this hooch was worth all the trouble.
Mas aí parecia um assalto, né? Não sei se o Dom vai gostar. A cara do Paulie.
Excellent. I'll work out the details with Papa Gates.
Gates,
But once
pai.
we're running this Kentucky Brown, we'll be back in brass buttons. Good work, son. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of you. Saludo!
Tome uísque. E missão concluída. Ver se tem mais alguma coisa aqui. Intermezzo. Aí pula pro futuro aí, ó.
Sounds like
1938.
Salieri was getting ready to make his move. Working up to it, maybe. But then, Prohibition ended.
Ih, rapaz, lei
The
seca.
bootlegging business got knocked on its ass. All that fighting over booze meant next to nothing. It took us a few years to recover. But when we did bounce back, boy, it was something. We took what dough we had from the moonshine and Canadian whiskey and invested in
Nossa,
blue
qual
records.
trouxe.
Some of them even legal. Construction, restaurants, trucking, gambling. We
É,
branched out
investiu
into
bem.
everything, except peddling dope.
Ele não
By
mexe com
35,
drogas de jeito
things
nenhum.
were looking up. We had good money rolling in on the regular. I had a wife and daughter. Sam was running a club for the Don. Even Paulie had a few records of his own. Wasn't exactly happy, but what do you call it? Content. Yeah, that was it. And Salieri, he finally starts talking about getting out of Morello's shadow. Maybe buying our own cops, our own politicians.
That's interesting. You think Salieri was sourcing highbinders in 34?
Maybe. Wait.
Well, a few years back, a voice squad got a judge on solicitation of a minor. Once in the box, he started confessing all sorts of misbehaving, trying to get a deal.
Todo mundo sujo aí.
But he copped to taking kickbacks from Morello and your man Salieri. Playing him off one another, trying to goose the take. But once Morello found out, he threatened to bury the judge's kids on the beach. Still breathing, of course.
Christ. That was the missing piece.
How's that?
Morello was always winding us out. But he never did anything that might start an all-out war. Learning Salieri was building his
Da
own
mãe do
bench must have
motoqueiro passando
finally
aí.
tipped his scales. Because in 35, he hit us with both barrels.
E é isso. Muito obrigado a todos. Valeu.